We got some fresh peaches from my parents' peach tree, and so today we're gonna make some peach cobbler.
You want to start this recipe off by getting your peaches all de-pitted and sliced up, or in my case, getting your dad to get all the pits out so you can just slice them at the end.
I'm gonna roast these pecans for 8 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna prep the rest of the peaches.
Once you're done slicing all of the peaches, you can prep the rest of the filling right into the pan. You start with 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 2/3 of a cup of light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Now we can just toss everything together, making sure that all the peaches are evenly coated with all of the dry ingredients. Now get all of your chopped pecans into the skillet and give it one last toss before you put it into the oven. But not before you get quick approval from the family cat, Joy.
Now that everything's mixed and looks delicious, this is gonna go in the oven, 375 for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna prep the crumbler topping.
To get the crumble topping started, you want to cube up your butter and put it back in the fridge so it stays nice and cold while you get the rest of the ingredients together.
The peaches just came out of the oven. In this bowl we have flour, baking powder, salt, brown sugar that I just whisked together right quick. And then we're gonna grab the butter and just press that into the flour.
Once you add the chilled butter back into the bowl, you want to press and smush the butter into the flour mixture with your hands until you have small pieces of butter mixed throughout the flour mixture.
My phone stopped filming, so we missed a few steps, but once you get all the butter pressed into the dough, you put in a 1/2 cup of heavy cream and just mix it really well until you get a bit of like a dough forming with the topping, and then you just press it right on top of the crumble. Now we will just sprinkle a little bit extra heavy cream just on top of the crumble so it gets nice and golden. And in the recipe they call for raw sugar. I just have some brown sugar, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top of the crumble just to add some extra crunch and caramelization. And then we're gonna put this in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, or just until like you see that it's nice and golden and the crumble looks nice and crispy. All right, this is fresh out of the oven. So we just have to wait and let this sit for 30 minutes, and then we can serve it up with a little bit of ice cream. Woo.